Hi everyone, this is Charmander, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about the Pacific Rim event in Doomsday Last Survivor. So, this is an event that happens every few months with this game, and usually it comes with a new hero, potentially a squad skin, and a bunch of other goodies. Typically, they expect you to spend money if you want to get a lot of the good stuff, but you can still get a few free stuff just by completing quests. So, let's go over this event, which is going to last until March 31st of 2025. Let's take a look at Jaeger battleground. So basically, when you do bounty ground, after you get 2 million might from killing either the mercenaries or other players, then you are going to transform to the Gypsy Avenger, which is essentially a preview of the potential squad skin. That's what I believe this is going to be. Next, there's the pilot bootcamp, which is discounted packs if you want to get some goodies. The big ones here is obviously the egg coin as well as the Jack Bronte fragments. I do think this is a very good deal if you want to roll more in the Gacha event. They also have this other one here, which I believe probably cost $20, and you get 60 coins and 30 Jack Bronte fragments. So again, I think this one is not a bad deal as well. So if you are interested in buying something from a store and you need some extra coins, I think this too would be a decent investment. Next, we're gonna look at Lucky Gacha, and I think the word gacha is so funny because it pretty much means got you. I got you. I got your money. That's what I think it means. But essentially, you are going to get this egg coin that is going to allow you to roll. I usually wait until I have five and I roll five. After you roll a certain amount, you get a free roll, in which case you can get one of these rewards. Obviously, the big rewards here are going to be the range specific armaments like the Jaeger tactical rifle. This one here looks like it's meant for you to counter range rally specifically. So if it's like a mirror match, this would be a good armament to use. It also reduces the skill damage taken by your troop. So as you can see, this looks like it's a good armament for garrison specifically. There's also the Jaeger tactical helm. So it would be good for rallies, and I think it would also be good for the field. There's the Jaeger backpack, has range, squad lethality, squad's basic attack damage, and counter damage taken. So this one looks like it's a good counter when fighting against Stella and Eddie. So potentially it's a good one for rallying if someone is using Stella as a garrison, or if you're doing counter rally with Stella and Eddie. Obviously, you get some dream tickets, Jack Bronte fragments, and some more dream tickets. As you can see, I've gotten 10 Jack Bronte fragments so far. So it tells you what you've received and what other potential prizes you can receive from doing the rolls. You can also get more of these tokens from the shop. I think if you are somebody that really wants to invest in this event, then I would only purchase the Lucky Cash because I think they are a better bang for your buck than purchasing the one on the right hand side. The rewards are pretty decent for the most part. You know, you get the 20 to 30 dream ticket, 1 to 2 legendary beast stem, high carbon steel. This one is a terrible price, the premium metal. There's also the honing chip, which is pretty good, and randomly grant 30 to 60 taming manuals. So there's some good stuff here, some stuff that is not that good. So obviously, if you spend $1 from buying the pack and you get this one right here, then it's a pretty terrible price. So for the lucky ones, it tells you also the drop rate. So as you can see, it's 6.5% for these armaments, and it looks like there's actually a higher chance to get the 1,100 dream ticket than the 300 dream ticket. There's only 1% chance here. This is a good thing in my opinion because there's a higher chance to get the better stuff than the bad stuff. Although you might think this doesn't make any sense, but if they're trying to help the players, I think that's not a bad thing at all. But on top of the super prize pool, there's also common prize pool rates that you can see here in the bottom, which are the ones that you see in the top. So the one that has the highest probability is going to be the dream tickets, which is a good thing because then you want those dream tickets to go to the store and make a purchase here. So the Jaeger tactical vest, in my opinion, is really good. The skill damage dealt makes this quite good actually for field battles specifically. There's also the Jaeger tactical pants. This one has range squad block, range squad damage red. I'm not really sure what that red means. I've been seeing that and I don't really know what it is. And there's also squad counter damage. So as you can see, this one looks like it's pretty good for fighting Stella or Eddie, or both of them combined. There's also the Jaeger tactical boots. This one is interesting because it is very defensive in nature, but the one thing that really stands out to me here is the basic attack damage taken. This looks like something that would be really good to use actually if you are fighting against a chasey garrison or or Felix, because those guys use a lot of basic attack damage. So the boots definitely look very interesting to me if I were to compare it with this three other armaments here. Of course, you can get Jack Bronte fragments, emojis, which I think are just okay. This one is completely useless just for aesthetics. Again, this one's pretty useless also because you can get stars pretty easily in this game. The manual, again, pretty useless. This ones are just okay, just okay. This one's decent, just okay. So essentially, you would be using your cash to get either the armaments or the Jack Bronte fragments, in my opinion. There's also a mini game called Energy Crafter. I've already finished it today, so I can't show it to you. And of course, in the top right corner here, there's a web event where you can get free items from the website. So I think this is a decent collaboration event, especially because there is a new hero, Jack Bronte, which is range specific. Although I find it interesting that they only gave him one range specific skill. I think the whole idea though is because range players is the least amount in the game. So if they made it range specific and only range players are gonna buy it, they're not gonna make much money. So they made him good to be partnered up with infantry as well, and maybe decent with rider as well. And it's because of this specific skill here, flanking operation, where your skill damage can be increased by up to 36% when remaining squad size is 50% or more. And that is a sick amount of skill damage. So I think this is one of the reasons why he works with pretty much any troop type. He also moves really fast at 20% increase in speed. So as you can see, a lot of people would probably use him with Miyamoto or Adat. Obviously, he's good with other speedy range heroes like Lin or Sophie, and he would also be good with riders such as Bella or Elena, Cynthia even. So overall, I think Jack Bronte is a good hero in regards to adding flexibility to your team. He is more expensive though because you have to earn his fragments from the Lucky Gacha event, in which case you could exchange it at the store here at the underground market. But as you can see, this is definitely not a cheap hero to get. Anyways, that's about it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.